One thing that Black Mass has taught me, people with blue eyes are seriously evil, intimidating people. Oh crap, does that mean I'm gonna lose my hair too? Oh man, I know I'm old, but I'm not that old, come on. What up, big kids? Here's your big review of Black Mass out on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD. Want to thank Warner Home Video for sending me out this review. This is definitely one of Johnny Depp's best performances in years. He plays Whitey Bulger. He is a mob boss out in Boston back in the 70s and 80s and up until the 90s that this movie takes place. This is directed by Scott Cooper. He has only had a few films under his belt, but man, I have to say off the bat, I love how this movie is shot. It's beautifully shot, it's framed, very Stanley Kubrick-esque. I really like the shots a lot. The cinematography is amazing. The lighting, it just really brings you the atmosphere of the mob world. And like I said, this movie is definitely brought together with Johnny Depp. He is just absolutely amazing. He disappears in the role. He doesn't look like himself. I mean, you can definitely see it's Johnny Depp, but it's definitely, wow, not a role he's played in. Like, he's so much like kookiness and weird characters, like whether it's Mad Hatter or Jack Sparrow. This is definitely a character that is scary as hell, man. This is a character you don't want to be around. I mean, like I said, he is a guy that is just a man and that has, you know, had some family problems, lost people close to him, is very humanized but very evil. He does horrible things and he does it with no remorse. And like I said, just looking at his piercing blue eyes, you are just scared as hell. And this movie also shows the corruption of the FBI. Joel Edgerton's character, John Connolly, is friends with Whitey Bulger, so he is an FBI agent, but he pretty much benefit from each other's alliance, as they call it, to pretty much, you know, take down other mob people in Boston. So they, even though they're doing some good, they're ultimately helping, you know, Whitey Bulger's, you know, mob reign. And also, by the way, Benjamin Cumberbatch is wonderful. He plays Billy Bulger, Whitey's younger brother, who's also a senator. And he is so great. You know, you love Benedict Cumberbatch's voice, but he does American accent in this, but he does wonderful. I love Benedict. And we see other performances like Dakota Johnson, who I have to say, she is freaky too, and just, it's bad news with her and Whitey Bulger. Kevin Bacon is great in this. Not enough of him, but wonderful. Peter Sarsgaard is totally, looks better than he did in Green Lantern, and definitely he is totally out of his mind in this movie. It's so great. Yeah, so we see a great cast in this movie. Like I said, this is it's really like very Game of Thrones-esque, where it's just like all the characters are bad in their way. There's no really good guy, but it's based on a true story. And you know, Whitey Bulger, if you didn't know, you know, was a top guy, very charismatic in Boston for many years. Went into hiding from 1994 up until 2011. They found him in Santa Monica, California, and that's when I get to, like, in the special features they talk about that. There's a long, really long, so long special feature called The Manhunt for Whitey Bulger. That is over an hour long. It's like a documentary about what happened after what happens in this movie takes place to finding him, which is really cool. Also, there's two other special features. One is kind of like a multiple interview behind the scenes called Black Mass, Deepest Cover, Darkest Crime. So it's really cool. Talks to the director, Scott Cooper, and the cast about, you know, playing all their parts in this movie and how they got in the character and everything. And then Johnny, the other special feature is Johnny Depp becoming Whitey Bulger, and like talked about the practical makeup and, you know, becoming this character, you know, becoming Whitey Bulger. And he actually says he was a man of honor. So Johnny Depp actually defends him, even though the horrible things he does. So there's no director's commentary and or deleted scenes, so that's all you get. But still, if you're a fan of crime drama movies, suspenseful thrillers, mob movies, you love Johnny Depp's more serious parts, you'll definitely enjoy this a lot. It was really great watching this movie. I really enjoyed watching it from beginning to end. It's a very suspenseful movie, and the special features great. I love how it's beautifully shot. So with that said, I give Black Mass a 4 out of 5. Definitely see it if you're a fan of also, like, you know, a true story films, like in the mob world, especially in Boston. So if you're a big Boston fan, you'll definitely enjoy this. So thanks to Warner Home Video for sending me out this review. And for more, check out my website at SeanXLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Also, you can buy this movie at Amazon, link is in the description too. I'm Sean Long. May I live long and love life. Never trust someone with blue eyes. Never trust someone with blue eyes. Except me. You can always trust me. Wait a minute, Doc. You're telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean? The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine out of a car, why not do it with style?